Alright, welcome. Let's do this one last time. So, we have here code for part 3. So, there's been a lot of things that have been happening, and this week's been long, so now I'm going to need to run through myself right now to remember what to show. So, currently, the game runs like normal. I've added in some loading sounds for the start music to just be playing while the game runs. Since I didn't put a side screen or anything, I as well have added the bullet firing sound, which happens every time you fire a bullet. You have the same populate world, but instead now I've rigged it to be a lot simpler, that now there's only going to be the hero, one saucer which will spawn, and one view object. So let's run the game a few times and I'll show you what happens. So the game starts having its music just like normal, and as you can see, one saucer with an animation will go across right through the middle of the screen to the numbers, and it's able to go across the screen like normal. Once saucer is gone, two more appear, and the code works just like normal. As you can tell as well, the collision works anywhere you shoot on the saucer for the boxes to work in anywhere that they can. So all the saucers are capable of respawning as well as the same way they did before. So, if you die, game over will appear, and the game will be able to close just like normal. Let's see. The other thing that I can show you is I can as well show you that for the shooting, it shoots every time you fire. Once. And if you command click, it will do every time you shoot, right on the T of its slowdown count, on the key of its ending the saucer count as well. We as well have ways to change the view object. All the things in the view object work. Currently it's been put to center, so let's change that to top left, which we will now show off here. Which now it shows at the top of the screen. And it's able to work the same as before. As you can see, the reticle can go over it, which is perfect. The altitude, if now that's at max altitude, if I now set it to an altitude being of 1, instead, it'll show this. Which means now I can hover over it, so it works the same way that any of the others do and are able to be drawn correctly, with the other draws and functions working just as normal. Let's see, we as well are able to have multiple different kinds of the objects. Animations work, the boss collisions, utility with all of its functions for the two strings as well. If I change the numbers inside, it is able to retroactively change. However, I haven't had anything that changes the actual values directly, but it is capable of changing values. As you can see, the number is able to change still at the top of the screen where it should be. And we'll be able to extend to be able to fit the multiple parts of the screen. Since now the number was smaller here, it was able to show off differently. Am I missing anything else? Start musics, the bullets. I didn't show this part. This just checks the collisions and the boxes, as well as checking the command test for the two-string command specifically, to mostly check on utility. You as well have all the updates that were done with the object class for setting and getting the box, as well as everything the animation does, slowdown working, as you saw in the game that the saucer was able to get slowed down. The hero was changed to be able to have the additional uptakes. This was not used, that was part of experimental changes. And the sounds and in the resource manager are also being managed properly, with the resource manager capable of, on shutdown, being able to unload everything as well as delete the sprites, and this here just gets whatever sprite you'd like, along with giving error messages to check that the sprite was the incorrect sizing, and unloads as well. I believe that should be everything that would be needed for this assignment. World Manager, Event View, View Object, Object Box, Frame, Music, Sound, Sprite, Resource Manager with all their labels. Yep, alright, and thanks for watching.